Something smells delicious. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100.
Pastries are baked goods made from flour, sugar, milk, butter or shortening, and eggs. Sometimes they have chocolate, fruit, or frosting. Bakers use ingredients like sugar, eggs, butter, and milk to make yummy foods.
Miso's Bakery. Time to get baking. Miso put some flour and butter in a bowl. Miso put some milk and sugar in a bowl. Miso put some eggs and salt in a bowl. Next, she mixes the ingredients with a whisk. The cookies go into the oven. The cupcakes go into the oven. The cinnamon buns go into the oven. They look so tasty that she eats them all. Next, Miso bakes raisin bread. Next, Miso bakes a cake. Next, Miso bakes a pie. She's still hungry, so she eats it too. Uh-oh, now Miso has nothing to sell. Don't worry, Miso, your friends will help you bake more. Now there are treats for everyone. The end.
Acorn's birthday surprise. Acorn has to work on his birthday. He wishes he could have a party instead. Good morning, Acorn. It's time to start baking, says Miso. They follow a recipe that Miso found on the internet. They follow a recipe that Miso found in a cookbook. They follow a recipe that Miso found in a recipe box. Acorn wonders whether anyone will remember that today is his birthday. Miso and Acorn measure the ingredients. Miso and Acorn pour the ingredients. Miso and Acorn mix the ingredients. Next, they pour the batter into a heart-shaped pan. Next, they pour the batter into a rectangle-shaped pan. Next, they pour the batter into a square-shaped pan. Time to put the pan in the hot oven. Acorn is having so much fun baking that he forgets all about his birthday. Rain, rain, rain. Acorn runs to answer the bakery telephone. Miso takes the cake out of the oven. It's fluffy and green inside. Miso decorates the cake with yummy berries. Surprise! Happy birthday, Acorn! Your friends have arrived for the party. Maybe it's not so bad to work on my birthday after all, says Acorn. The end.
What recipe should we try today?
What will these dough balls become? Pão de queijo, little round cheese buns from Brazil. What are they making with all that cauliflower? Aloo gobi, an Indian dish made from cauliflower, potato, and spices. What are all those herbs for? Tabbouleh, a Middle Eastern chopped salad with parsley grains and tomatoes. What will this mixture turn into? Butter tarts, small Canadian pastries with a sweet, gooey filling. What's in the dish? Lasagna, an Italian layered pasta dish with tomato sauce and cheese. What kind of dumplings are these? Jiaozi, Chinese dumplings filled with vegetables, meat, or tofu. What kind of dough is this? Fufu, West African dough balls made from root veggies such as yams. Can you guess what these are? Cheeseburgers, American sandwiches with a beef patty and cheese in a bun. What are these corn husks for? Tamales, a Mexican dish made of corn dough with filling, wrapped in corn husks.
Get well soon soup. Acorn is homesick with a cold. He's sad that he can't go outside to play. Miso wants to help. I'll make some soup to help Acorn feel better. She finds a recipe for noodle soup and puts on her apron. It's time to get cooking. She gathers some vegetables, including celery, to add to the soup. With a sharp knife,
Miso carefully chops up the ingredients into little pieces. She adds the vegetables to a big pot on the hot stove. This soup is going to be delicious. Next, Miso measures 2 cups of water and adds it to the pot. Next, Now it's time for the noodles. Miso adds noodles shaped like socks. Miso shakes some salt and pepper into the pot to add more flavor to the soup. She stirs the soup with a wooden spoon, mixing all the ingredients together. As a special surprise, Miso adds 1 tablespoon of sunflower seeds, Acorn's favorite. The soup is ready. Miso delivers the soup and a homemade card to Acorn's house. When Acorn tastes the soup, it warms him up from the tip of his tail to the top of his ears. He feels better already. Acorn calls Miso to thank her for the delicious soup and for being such a good friend too. The end.